place to get to, and it was a hard place for us to get to in our marriage, was to where he feels confident and comfortable enough to tell you where his weakness is. Because the worst thing you could do as a woman is to make him feel like he's less than, or to use his insecurities or his weaknesses against him. And oftentimes when we see pride in regards to us, when it comes to dealing with us as his wives, it's because he's built up a defense even against you, because he wants to make sure that you're not going to hurt him. Wives, we deal with some wounded men. Make no mistake about it. We are dealing with wounded men. The truth of it is, a lot of us are wounded women. You said, my husband has deep trust issues, just recently got betrayed by a male friend. Yeah, a lot of our men are wounded. But who came to mend them? Who showed up for them? Who? And then they get into marriage and they put on this facade because they have to be the man, right? They have to be the one that shows up. They have to be the one that takes care of things. They have to be the one to man up. But who's taking care of him? Who is speaking to those wounds? Who is covering him in prayer with those wounds? Who's saying, babe, let's go get some counseling with those wounds? Who? No, we don't do those things. We continue to make demands on them. It's hard to even see them as wounded because oftentimes we are the object of their wounds. Sometimes they'll spill out on us because they're wounded and don't know how to say, I'm wounded, babe, I'm broken. I have not come up in this area. I'm still dealing with this thing. I'm still broken in this area. This man never showed up for me. This woman broke my heart. This is this and this is that. I don't know what love really feels like. They don't know how to say these things to you because we're expecting them to be the man. Man, show up. Man, be a man. It's hard, right? It's a process, but we have gotten so far from the fundamental basics of things that we make everything hard. And it ain't that hard to figure out. You know brokenness when you see it. It's just hard to see it in your spouse because you're too close to it. But if you back up and you look at them as a human being, as an individual who owes you nothing, right? If you look at them as like a stranger and try to observe and look at that thing, you can see his broken pieces. BB, you said, my husband and I broke up 4 months ago. We were in the process of getting back together, and he agreed to do marriage counseling with me. So just listen to your advice is helping. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad I can be of some help. Thank you. You got to know that they're broken. They are broken. They are broken. I wish my husband was here with me because my husband is a man who's able to be emotional. But I know at times that even my responses have made him guarded. That's made him not feel like he can pull down his guard with me because I'm expecting him to be what? The man. Be the man. I'm the woman. You be the man. But it doesn't make you any less of a man to be vulnerable to your woman when you can trust her. Now, the wives, the question you have to ask yourself is, can he trust me? Can he trust me that I am not going to, that you're not going to use those words against him, that you're not going to use his weaknesses against him? Can he trust you? I mean, use those weaknesses against him in the midst of an argument. Of course, no, of course I would never do that. But in the midst of an argument, that thing may come out. That's why you ain't never been a such and such. This is why such and such happened. We can be cruel with our mouths. Very cruel. You got to watch that thing. Facebook, if I froze, leave out and